Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Couch Potatoes. Um, speaking of that, my bad. I forgot to turn on my phone or silence it. I just heard it and it bothered me. But yeah, for everybody who's watching, welcome to another episode of Couch Potatoes. It's episode 70, and I know that for a fact. I know I'm not wrong about that. Um, I'm gonna say it's a new day. We're recording later than usual. But we're still here. I think Bruce may or may not make it tonight, but we'll see. Maybe he'll make a surprise guest appearance. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about. It's been a good long week so far. October's coming real soon. It's right around the corner. Next thing you know, it's 2021. The virus is still going. The Travy Burgers
The
maybe
fires
still.
are still going.
The fire's still going. Y'all seen what it looks like in Oregon, bro?
Nah.
It's like they got the worst of it. I don't know if it was from the same fire and it spread, but I'm talking about like thousands of people were misplaced because homes were just.
The one in Washington and like kind of calmed down a little bit.
Okay.
There's more rain.
Yeah, no, it's. Well, yeah, hopefully that's what I'm saying. Oh, that too. Hopefully rain starts coming in soon. Lend an extra, helping hand to the firefighters who are out there because, like I said,
they've been working hard.
Yeah, man, it's crazy to think that we have a certain group that are like, you know what? There's a whole forest on fire. Let's go put it out. It's like, I don't know about all that now. But see, that's why they're heroes, and I'm not. I'm here in the studio recording a podcast that you may or may not watch. But yeah, before we jump into what we're doing, to remind everybody who's watching real quick, we do have a giveaway. We're giving one of these out. This fresh shirt. This is.
Hey, it looks dope.
This is where it was inspired from. I improved it. You know what I mean? I improved it. You know what I'm saying? With a couple additions. But yeah, it looks like everyone said, it's fresh. It's clean.
It was my.
It's sharp. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right, intern. We get it, bro. You contributed. All right. What was I gonna say? But yeah. So remember the rules are: subscribe. Send us a picture of you being subscribed and turning the notification bell on. And once we reach 100 subscribers, that's when we'll make the giveaway will be activated, and there will be one lucky winner. And who knows? I might have another product I might want to give away to another winner. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. But yeah, to you guys real quick before we begin, we had our fitness September, but I came up with the name of Fittember or whatever, you know what I mean? But how's it going for you guys?
Also inspired by me.
Okay, yes, again. I mean, they know because, I gave you a shout out in the last episode that we talked about it. But whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I know.
Wait, did she contribute to the name?
Yeah.
No, not the name. What? She contributed to the idea, the actual No, she gave the concept, the idea.
Without feeling though, so
I just cleaned it, and gave it a nice little bow on top. But yeah, how's it going for you guys, man? How Diane, Edward?
ladies first.
Okay. Diane.
So shouldn't you go?
You should go. Okay, I'm just gonna go.
I mean,
yeah.
It's been hard for me. Man, I'm gonna just go. It's been hard for me because I've been working from like 9 to 3, and then class from like 4 to 8. So I don't have time to even do anything. But yeah, gonna get it done.
Yeah, that's the spirit,
now
bro.
You can go.
Go ahead, Diana.
For me, it started off, this week a little bit, not easy, but motivating. But then I started working a little bit more. So I'm working 2 jobs now, so it's a little tougher.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I just feel like I don't have enough time. And sometimes I lack energy and motivation. So it's been a little tough from yesterday till now, but I
Mhm.
still trying to put in a little bit of work as much as I can. At least 30 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Whatever, like we said, whatever, well, like Bruce said, the ultimate goal is the feeling of self-satisfaction that you did it. Yay, wait, you know what? Let me rephrase that. Forget about what I said about self-satisfaction. Just feeling self-accomplished. There you go. How about that? Feeling accomplished about that you met your goals and whatnot. But
Oh my
in
god.
my case, I actually started officially because we're supposed to start on Monday. I didn't do that. Wednesday though I did. I wake up. I mean, I like to wake up early. Normally, anyways, but I wake up early and the first thing I do is I go on my phone, YouTube or whatever. But this time, I'm actually going out for morning runs, and I take my kids, my workshop students, out with me to go run, and we do a workout at the park that we end up finishing at, and it's pretty good, bro. We did it Wednesday, yesterday, and today as well, and it's been dope. And I told Bruce, I said it definitely helps that the kids are down with it, because then it pushes me like, okay, I told him I would take them, so I definitely got to do it now. I can't lag on them. So that helps a lot. I feel. I mean, I realized that my mile run is not that great. I mean, it's weird because I kind of stopped to let the rest of some of the kids catch up, but my time has shortened by 2 minutes since Wednesday, so that's a good thing.
Fine.
Oh, that's what's up.
So yeah, um, part of it was because I know how to pace myself, because I hadn't ran in a minute, like a while. Well, like on a week was, or a week and a half, when I was going for a minute, but now I'm back in it. So it's kind of weird when you jump right into the pool, because you're like, oh shoot, okay, your body's like, buddy, what are you doing? You're trying to kill us. What's up? But now I feel good. Tomorrow I hope to go again in the morning, and then Monday will be a rest day, because I also don't want to get shin splints, and then that's gonna hinder me in my progress.
So what's your
Oh,
time?
what's my time right now? Oh, I don't want to say that. It's embarrassing. It's not good. It's not good at all.
Mine
I
says
well, what's yours? If you tell me, I'll tell you mine.
so basically I'm trying to get back because I almost, when I was at my prime when I was younger. Let me try. I was almost able to make it to 7 minutes for a mile time. It
Mm-hmm.
was like 8 minutes and 1 second. So
Oof.
I was so upset. Anyways, so I've been trying to get there, but it's kind of hard,
Yeah.
especially since I'm trying to do that long distance run.
Mm.
It's a little tougher. But right now my mile time, the fastest that I've been running is like 10 with like 3 minutes, 3 seconds, 3 minutes, 3 seconds. Sorry.
Okay.
No? Yeah, 10 with 3. Sorry. Yeah, but
That's good.
surely I'm getting there. I
Yes.
mean, miles in between there, like, but
Yeah. Yeah. I think when you're long distance running, it's also. I mean, it's like your main focus is okay. Well, at least I think when people are just trying to try long distance, like okay, my main goal is to run as much as I can without stopping, or without like dying. So then later, comes a time,
yeah.
speed, my pace and whatnot. But yeah, so thank you for sharing. I'm not gonna give you my time, so sorry. I'm a weasel
I
like
told
that.
you, tell me.
I'll tell you later. I didn't say I was gonna tell you here. I'll tell you later.
Hey,
Um,
what do you say? Text me, bro. I'll text.
yeah,
Bro.
hey, I'll text you. I'll text you. But yeah, so let's get started. I mean, what we got on the agenda today? So again, appreciate you guys joining. For those of you who are watching and listening, thank you as well. Okay, first thing we gotta do, and I'll say for the group is bless you, Edward. I would like to
Thank you,
apologize
thank you.
from the deepest depths of our hearts to Nuggets fans, because let's just say our
We doubt it, Joe.
yeah, we doubted y'all extremely, the squad, and in terms of like our predictions, we really wrote y'all out. We said Nuggets. I mean, I know. I even went
Yep.
back to check. I even said I would like the Nuggets to go because of the underdog story. But the Clippers are gonna take it. Like it's no doubt. Clearly that didn't happen, and now it's the Nuggets and the Lakers. And so yeah, we apologize for that. But to do a quick recap, I know the Miami Heat are up 2-0 against the Celtics. And based
Yep.
on what I've seen, it looks like the Heat may be going to the finals. They may win that Eastern Conference and they'll be in the finals. But for you guys, for the Nuggets and the Lakers, what are your predictions? What's gonna be the outcome?
Bro, the Lakers.
Yeah.
Lakers in game 6.
Oh, okay, 6 games. All right. What about you, Diana?
I think I had said game 4.
Okay. Oh, you're saying a sweep then?
I think so, but then I'm kind of scared because they're kind of like.
Ain't gonna jinx it.
Oh, I believe in them. Okay, we'll go with 5 just in case.
Okay, game 5. I'm gonna go with the bold choice. I'm gonna say Lakers are gonna sweep. I think the Nuggets are gonna put a fight. I think they are. They're not gonna go down, without a fight. But I think the Lakers just they're just a tier here above.
Higher.
Yeah, just a tier above. Like they have that X factor that's just. And not
No, I
saying that the
think,
Nuggets don't.
but you don't. Sometimes they have one of those days where they're just like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
So you don't think they're gonna have any of those days?
I think they will, but I think the Lakers are strong enough to just bring it back. Like, let's say I could see them being, oh, we're down a couple points, or they're tied. It's close. It's a close game, but I think the Lakers are now that they've really just found their rhythm. Getting past the Trailblazers, getting Portland, getting past the Rockets. I think they're in it. Momentum is they're strong and they're riding the train, and then whatever's in their way, they're crushing it. So I'm gonna say sweep. I'm gonna say sweep, man.
Sweet.
Again, hopefully I don't jinx it. Hopefully it is a sweep. But if it is the Lakers and the Heat in the end, that is going to be an interesting series. I think that series will go to like 6 games or even 5, because the Heat is a relatively young squad. But man, they got fight. And I mean, if the Nuggets have fight, the Heat are just like we're plowing through everybody. So I'm excited because the thing is, I think as of this series of playoffs, the Heat have never gone down. Once they've been 2-0, they win that series each time, and
Oh,
they
yeah?
have, yeah. So it's interesting. I doubt that'll happen with the Lakers, but I'm calling it Lakers Heat final. I'm calling it. I'm calling that. That's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I'm trying to see what's the score. I mean, let me just score. Okay, so Lakers are up
What's
109
the score
90.
right now?
109 and to 90.
109 to 90.
Yeah. So what is that? Somebody do math real
Holy.
quick. That's 10 points, right?
19 points.
19 points. Hey, bro. Hey, man, you're the mathematician, bro, for a reason.
That's simple math.
Bro, I have to it's because I'm a visual individual. So I have to how, if you look at numbers, you could just do like that. I have to do a thing where I actually put the 109 here and I put the 90 right here. And I do that. And I'm like, okay, I got it. That's why I'm not a math major, bro. I once I do my math courses and I get my major courses, I ain't doing
You're
none of
done.
that no more. No more, bro. No, thank you. I appreciate mathematicians. I appreciate what y'all do. It's just not for me, bro. My brain just can't compute it, man. My brain is like a computer without a calculator.
AP calculus?
Yeah, I did take AP calculus, and it wasn't because I wanted to. The counselor just put me in there. Like I have like a better shot, I guess, in colleges. But I don't know how I passed that class. I'm being honest. But that's a story for another day. Because that year was wild. Like talking about like soccer team, disqualified, like it's like can't play. Like it was a lot. But that's a story for another day.
I was low key worried about you.
This was your senior year?
I was
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah, it was bad. Well, yeah, Diana was like the witness. She was like sidelined, like right there to everything that was going on, because she was the one that would go to rants about everything that was freaking happening. So she would see me in my
Oh
dark,
my God.
angry moments. But see, that's we appreciate you, Diana. That's why you're an intern. You're part of the team. I gave you a position, and now you're here, in the greatest podcast of the West Coast. Um, but speaking of crazy, speaking of insanity, or speaking of just doing amazingly genius, crazy things, Kanye West has been making headlines with his current antics. I'm not sure if you guys
He's
know.
suspended.
I don't know how much you guys know in terms of details. I don't know too much. I just know very, headlines, reading what I can. Um, but yeah, my question to you guys is, what's up with Kanye, guys? What's going on with him? What do you guys think is
Man,
going
that
on?
fool's bipolar, dog.
What was I gonna say? Well, you know
He'll be
what?
perfectly fine,
Hmm.
and then he just like goes on a crazy rant. I don't know, man.
Yeah, man, I don't even know. But Dana, what do you think? What do you think is going on?
I don't know. I feel like there's more to it. No, like you said, he's like a genius. Like he's smart. I think he's really smart. Um,
Huh.
but it's just the inconsistency in his character that's kind of like what's
Mm.
really going on. Like maybe there's something else. It might not just be, they keep saying like, oh, he's bipolar, but what if there's something else? I don't know. I
Mm.
was reading, I looked it up before we started recording, and I was reading that he ended up saying like, oh, um, I'm fighting for my life, or like I'm gonna get murdered or something like that.
Mm.
And he attached the picture of like his daughter, and I think they were saying that he was on his meds, and that Kim is like completely done, or like on the edge of being done with everything. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
at least for me, that's kind of like, what the fuck? Like you married someone, you're there to be with them, like in the good and the bad, and right now he's clearly not good unless she's what's causing it or something.
Mm.
Then it's just like it's a little messed up. So I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like people are just looking at it like, oh my gosh, this famous artist is going crazy, and his poor wife, blah 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 blah. But it's like, but you aren't gonna help him. Like you guys are just
Mm.
basically bashing and everything. Like, y'all need help. I don't know. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure there's care for him, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Like, I'm definitely not a psychologist. I'm not gonna say I am. I'm not gonna say I know what's going on with Yeezy and everything that's been happening. As a fan, as a somebody who's been a fan for a long time now. He was my first, if I want to say, like, real concert at the Forum. I remember Edward, his cousin, and Bruce went with us, and that was a crazy experience for me as a fan. I remember Edward. I'm pretty sure Edward remembers. I was like, yo, I was out there singing my butt off. But
Yeah, this dude was dancing with like random people.
oh yeah, this random drunk guy, this big guy came out of nowhere, and I was like, oh man, not now. I'm trying to enjoy this. What's gonna happen? And he put his arm around me, and he was like, yeah, I think it was a song from like 808s and Heartbreak, something like that. I forgot what song it was, but he was singing. We were singing along. That was cool. It was a cool experience.
Yeah,
Um,
but nice, right? Yeah.
oh, it was amazing, unforgettable, right, Edward? Unforgettable.
Yeah, that thing was pretty cool. Really cool.
But yeah, so I mean, at this point, who knows when an event like that will happen again? I'm just glad we got, me as a fan, I got a chance to see that. But like I was saying, as a fan, it is worrisome. Uh, but my thing is, I try not to just like, because for me, I feel like it's easy to be like, oh, he's bipolar, so he's just like saying some of these things, crazy, because like a lot of people dismiss him, right? Um, but I'm the type of person that, I like to see what's going down, what's happening, what is he saying? Is there some truth to what he's saying? Obviously, there's going to be a lot of like, I am this, I'm the greatest artist of all time, but he's always been like that. I mean, whoever's fan has known that Kanye has a very big, uh, if you want to say
Ego.
ego, yeah, but he's very much like if you want to also say like he's confident in his abilities and his work and his if you want to say genius, right? Um, But yeah, it's a little worrisome, but hopefully he is doing well. If it's him just speaking his truth, then it is what it is. If he's not hurting anybody, then let him speak. Um, I did find it a little funny though when he posted a video of him peeing on the Grammy. That was a bit odd, but yeah, I was like, you know what? But I felt I'm like, but you know what? Does that really mean a lot? Because I mean, you got like 20 other Grammys, like chilling in your house. But maybe he feels the same about all of them.
I read that he was calling out like the music industry or something, and
Mm-hmm.
was trying to help Taylor Swift get
Mhm.
masters back
Okay,
and
yeah, yeah. So, um, yeah, there's that big whole thing, and I'm pretty sure. Okay, at this point in time, maybe if a long time ago before and people didn't realize it, but I think us, our generation has realized that, the music industry has had a habit of, let's say, screwing artists over, especially when it comes to owning their music. A group I can think of is I don't know if you guys have ever listened to like De La Soul. I know they're still
Oh, I fucking love them.
Yeah, I know they're still in a really tough battle, and I think in acquiring the rights and the music, in ownership. And I read I saw an interview or something talking about like they only like receive 10% of whatever revenue. It was like something crazy where you're like, what the heck? Like that's insane. Um, but yeah, it sucks, bro. I'm searching something up. Uh, what is it? So yeah, just for those who are listening, the idea of a master is like the official original recording of a song. So it's like the track that you guys did in the studio. When somebody says I want to own my masters, you're also referring to like owning essentially the song itself, the track, an album, whatever it is. So it's like I'm owning my art essentially. And the thing
Mm.
is, what you see has been a problem, especially in. I'm glad you brought up Taylor Swift, Anna, because there's a whole thing with Taylor Swift who's been in a few. I don't know how it's going now, but I know last time I checked, there was a feud between her and Scooter Braun, who I think was an agent, but now I don't know. He's an executive, I think, whatever. But he owns apparently her masters, or he has some type of ownership, and she's trying to get them back, but there's a whole conflict and whatnot. So, I do know in terms of scared me. But in terms of what I know that much about Kanye has always been about like owning things, especially when it comes to your art ownership and whatnot. I think it's important for artists to own their content, which is why I say like, especially with couch potatoes, like I always like to think that whatever we post, whether it's a logo, whether it's a shirt, whether it's a song, a theme song, whatever, that it comes from in house. That we worked on it, and that nobody can say, oh, or if we did that there was a transaction that we bought it from somebody, right? That we own it now. I'd rather have that than being like, oh, you can do us a favor, loan it to us. Nah, I don't like that. I like owning stuff. I like being able to say, nah, that's ours. We came up with that. But yeah, man. So it's interesting. I hope um, you know, I am looking forward to hear more of what he has to say. Every time there's an interview, I'm always interested in hearing what he has to say. Even just as a fan, I'm like, what is this? What does this man got to say now? I still haven't gotten a chance to fully go through the Nick Cannon, Kanye podcast episode that they did together. I think it's called like Cannon's Class or something like
Mm.
that. But I think it's like 2.5 hours long. I think. So yeah, it's pretty long. So I gotta get
Damn.
through that someday. Um,
Did you guys hear about his tweet about how he owns, or yeah, he kind of owns Adidas and that he's gonna help Pumas out and this and this. I'm like, bro, I like Pumas way more than I like your shoe ideas.
And you know what's funny? I don't know if he meant it this way, but I think he tweeted a Google image search of Pumas, and I think it was essentially clowning the shoe. Oh no, I don't know if it was him or somebody. I saw somebody like maybe respond to one of his tweets about that, the ownership. How I want to bring Adidas and Pumas together. But they said they tweeted, look, they got the same design for everything. And the thing is, I own like 3 pairs of Pumas, so I like the
Bro,
design.
Pumas are classics.
I like them. They're comfortable. I think they're clean. But yeah, I'm interested, bro. Like to see where his path leads him to. I know. I think I my aunt sent me something because she knows I'm a Kanye fan, but she sent me something. Hold on, let me look it up. Oh, where's it at? Sorry. But something about how he said he's not gonna make music. Oh yeah, he tweeted, "I'm not putting no more music out till I'm done with my contract with Sony and Universal. On God, in Jesus' name, come and get me." So, yeah. It turns out, I guess we're never gonna get Donda, the album. I mean, I kind of expected it, but it is what it is. Yeah, Kanye, if you're listening, bro, we'd love to have you on the show. That would that would break our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel. I'd be like, what, Kanye? But yeah, that'd be interesting. Uh, so maybe someday, hopefully. Yeah, man. I always think like, remember as a kid, growing up, man, I want to be famous. I want to make movies. I want to make music. This and that. And it's like, dang, I don't know if I want to do all that no more. Because I'm not saying that I'm, gonna be famous. Also, I'm also not saying I'm not gonna be famous. You know what I mean? Because we are the #1 podcast on the West Coast. But but yeah, no, it's I don't know, man. It's interesting. I just find Kanye West just overall an interesting character.
Hey, you should DM him and ask him, you want to be on a podcast?
I should, huh? That would be
Maybe.
nuts. Yeah, you're honestly, I probably do that. You never know. Um,
Bro, you wanted to be famous? I just wanted to be the very best. Come on, man.
Okay. All right, I like that. But yeah, any final thoughts on Kanye? What's going on, man? What do you think he's gonna do next? What do you think he's up to?
No, I just.
Nah, I mean, he was just smart.
That's one thing I will say about Kanye. People may say things about him, but at the end of the day, he knows that when he speaks, people listen. As even if it makes no sense, people gonna be like, "What? What's he saying?" They're gonna Google it. They're gonna try to decipher it. He has people's interests. Um, like as controversial as it was, right? Like I think he did a political rally.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think in Wisconsin. I don't know where it was. And people were there. Like even if people didn't agree with what he had to say, the fact is people were there in the building. They were there to listen to what he had to say. So again, he's just a fascinating character. Like when I say this, it's not even the thing of like people, oh, my top 5 and all that. I genuinely believe, even if you don't like his music, just his influence, if you want to say, he's definitely one of the most known, I guess you could argue, artists of our generation for sure. Because I'm sure you go around the world, if you say Kanye, you at least be like, oh, the rapper or some, or the crazy guy, some people may say, right, or the guy who peed on his Grammy. So you never know. Like he's just he's up there. But yeah, speaking of influence, and and just
Oh
having,
my.
what the heck? Oh, sorry. I was getting a call, but I'll answer later. But speaking of influence, in our culture, and I know you're familiar with this, Edward. In our culture, there's a group or type of influencer that they may be categorized as a hype beast. And in relation to the hype beast culture and influence, one of the top tier names that this group looks up to is Travis Scott. You know, and if you didn't already know, if you're living under a rock, Travis Scott has a collaboration with McDonald's, and essentially, I honestly thought it was gonna be like a toy or something in Happy Meal. That would have been cool, but it's not. Essentially, he just kind of told them what he usually likes to eat, and they sold it as a meal. It's almost kind of like not like a secret menu, but like in like some mom and pop shops where celebrities have been. Oh, this is the De Niro sandwich. This is the Denzel burger. Whatever celebrity, and there's an attachment to the type of meal they eat. But I'll get to you, Dan. But Edward, I wanted to hear your initial reaction to not just the Travis Scott meal, but to the reaction there was to that. And within the hypebeast culture, if you want to say.
Well, I mean, him doing the collab with McDonald's, that's on him, you know.
Hmm.
But I know he pulled up to the McDonald's in Downey, which is
Yeah.
like the oldest McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, people went and circled around his Ferrari or whatever. I'm like, well, bro, it's just a McDonald's. And then people, I think they were making fun of Hypebeast because they got like a burger, a Travis burger.
Mm-hmm.
They bid it. They said Travis bid it, and they were selling the burger for like $1,000 or whatever, just marking it. Oh, Travis bid it.
Yeah.
I found that funny because Hypebeast will buy anything that's like Travis on it. People were stealing the little posters off McDonald's so that they can sell that. I know there's memes of like people saying like, oh, a normal person, if they found a time machine, they would go back and give themselves some advice, like, and then Hypebeast, they'll just be like, oh, just buy all the Nike SBs because Travis Scott is wearing them. You'll make money off of that. I'm like, oh, bro, these Hypebeasts gotta stop.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, Dana, what do you think? I mean, you actually tried the actual Travis Scott meal, right? If I'm correct.
Got it for free because of my sister.
Oh, that's right.
Fancy for working at McDonald's. So I mean, it was a burger. It was literally like a burger. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's business, right? That's how they get their money. That's how they work essentially. So to me, it's like they did it. People were hyped, like it was something new or something that hasn't been happening in a while. So they're pretty hyped. Um, Other than that, in terms of taking the posters down and reselling them, and the whole burger thing, selling that's dumb. I think that's the only thing that kind of is like, what are you guys doing? But other than that, I mean, in terms of clothing and whatnot, I think you had mentioned last time in our meeting, like, oh, if you had money, you would actually be there, be doing that too. And I think when it comes to like clothing and like shoes, I'm there with you. When it comes to like this other stuff, like burgers or meals or like whatnot, like I'm just like, I don't think it shouldn't be that like excessive that you're selling a burger that you bid into for $1,000, saying that Travis Scott bid it. Like that's but, yeah.
Yeah, no, here's the thing, and Bruce and I agree on this, right? It's essentially, like the thing is, it's a good burger. Is it life changing? No. It's like it's just a good burger. Like if it sucked, then I would say it tasted horrible. But it's just good. I mean, I like bacon in my burgers. I like pickles. I like the shredded lettuce. It's cool. I like it. I think, well, for me, being a broke bum, is what attracted me to the meal is the price point. $6, bro, for a pretty good sized burger with some medium fries and a medium drink. What? Okay, I'm with it, Travis. I was about to say Travis Scott. Travis Scott. By the way, I also call this the Cactus Jack meal and the Travy Burger. The Travy Burger is good, bro. I think it's great. I think it's delicious. Life changing? No. But yeah, Diana, you beat me to it. If I had money, I would be a hype beast in the sense that I would buy whatever exclusive thing came out every month. Here's the thing though. I want to be the reselling type. I think that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I would
Okay. Yeah. Don't
I'm not.
resell.
if I'm balling already, like why would I need to like make profit off of some other kid who's just trying to look cool, look fresh? If anything, I would buy enough to give away some. Like I think I would like that. I like the idea of like just like for me, this is my personal opinion. I think there are two things that can help make a person way more confident. That is, or yeah, I'll say two things for me. Like I mean, there's a lot, but in terms of emotional, mental, spiritual, there's a lot you could do. But for me, if we're talking the material wise, I think some style and um, a decent haircut. A haircut that you want that looks fresh, that will. I'm telling you, bro. I got a haircut right now. I feel like $1,000,000. I feel like I lost 30 pounds. I feel so good right now. I feel like I feel like my closet is just full of great items and really just a bunch of jackets and jerseys that were on sale. Um, but yeah, so yeah, if I would, yeah, I'd be like I said, I'm not hypebeast because I can't afford to. It's too much for me. But if I could get every freaking Supreme launch, if I get every freaking Off-White launch, like everything every season, I'd have it, and I would buy enough to give some other kids some, so he could feel fresh, just like me. Um, but yeah, I mean, like everyone said, it's just crazy. I think it's funny though because it does highlight, if not even like, I bet you a bunch of people too who are on those like sites selling the bid burger or the signs probably aren't even hypebeasts. They're just people trying to make money off a hypebeast kid. And the thing is, a lot of these
Hmm.
hypebeasts are like youngins, like younger than us, like a generation after us.
Yep.
So they're, I guess you could say gullible enough to be like, oh, mom, give me your credit card. I'm trying to get this Travy Burger that was bidden by the man himself.
Like, what are
Um,
you gonna do with that after years? Like, that makes no sense.
yeah, I don't know. Well, you know what? Technically, there was a video of a mom,
Oh,
um,
I think I saw
yeah,
that.
of a lady, of a girl. It was like on TikTok or something, where she had a burger from McDonald's for I think 20 plus years, and it didn't rot. It was just like there. It was just just it was fine. Well, I mean, you can eat it, but there was no like mold or anything on it. And she had it in what, a shoebox, I think.
Yeah,
So yeah. See, I wouldn't be able to do that because the ants will be on it the second I leave it there.
that's
Um, so yeah, I guess you could say that you would put it in a case, a Travy Burger, and save it in the upcoming years. But yeah, it's just interesting. Um, I mean, at the end of the day, if it's not hurting nobody, then it's okay.
yeah,
I'm interested to see in who else McDonald's collabs with because I know that's just like the first one. And I know for a fact that this definitely helped to boost up sales, for sure.
yeah.
Oh
Um,
yeah. A
Oh,
lot of McDonald's were sold out on burgers just because of this.
yeah, I know. When did me, Johnny, and Bruce went to get one? And I was kind of scared. I'm like, damn, they're not gonna have it. But I'm pretty sure they got some shredded lettuce and bacon and patty up in there. Um,
no, but the lines were insane when I had to go pick up my sister.
oh,
I was
okay.
like, what the heck? I'm like,
Yeah,
trying to fight, guys.
yeah. Yeah, no. Luckily, the one we went to, I mean, there was a long line, but it went by pretty fast. It wasn't like some of these that like freaking Downey. The one in the McDonald's in Downey is the one with the arches, right? The gold arches, the big ones that light up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it still
Okay,
has the floor green and everything.
okay, yeah, I know it's okay. That's the one I was thinking of. I wasn't too sure. Um, oh, hold on. By the way, Lakers won 126 to 114, so 1-0 in the series.
What's the point difference, Mark?
Let me see. Uh, 12-point difference. I had to think hard
Oh
about
my.
that one. It's a 12-point difference. Hey, come on, man. You're talking to the guy who, if he had money, he'd be a hype beast and buy everything. Even if his accountant was like, "Hey, buddy, you should stop." Nah, I want the new off-white shoes. But yeah, man, it's.
Bro,
Go ahead, Edward.
would you buy a Supreme brick?
This is gonna be embarrassing, but I almost did. But they
Shut
sold out.
up.
Yeah, they sold out. But then they were cheap. They were like $30, I think. They weren't that.
What
I
are you
want to
gonna do with the brick, bro?
put it
Brick?
have it in the studio, bro. Just Supreme right there. Just have it chilling. Here's the thing. I'm the type that, like I said, if I had money, I'd buy a lot of clothes and stuff. But I would like, like posters. Like if it's something that I can just have to be like, look, I just have this cool Supreme basketball chilling here. Then I'll probably get it.
Basketball is different, but like a brick.
Oh, true. I guess yeah. This is different. I know. I think they were even selling like one of those little like electric bikes or motorbike or something.
Hmm.
The ones that some of these kids be riding up and down the streets like, yang, 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 yang. I think they were selling one. It was a red one. But yeah, like every
That's
now and
pretty
then,
dope.
I'll go on the website, try to see if there's anything for cheap, like a keychain or whatever. I think part of, or at least for me, because some people really just like it because of the name, obviously the brand, like oh Supreme, I have Supreme. I just like the simplistic like design, the minimalist look to it. They literally just have a box logo with the word Supreme in it, in a different type of font. Like that's it. That's really it.
That's
But
it.
it's grown, and I think it was founded like in the mid '90s, if I'm correct. So it's been around for a minute.
I don't know.
Because I know. Hold on,
I
let me
just know it's
just
a skate shop in New York.
yeah, Supreme Origin. Oh, let's see. Why Supreme? Yeah, 1994. Supreme started as a skateboarding store in the Soho neighborhood of Manhattan, which, by the way, I want to go visit. Man, did I feel broke in that area. My gosh. I remember I went to the Pharrell's brand. I think it's called ice cream
Hmm.
or the yeah, ice cream. I think yeah. Hold on, let me see. I gotta
So
make sure, man.
would you say it's worse than like that Beverly Hills area
The
with
dinner.
the center?
Yeah, Billionaire Boys Club. Sorry. What were we saying, Dana? Sorry. If it was worse,
Yeah, then like the Beverly Hills like shopping area center. I don't know if
worse,
you've been
worse. How like in terms of
Dale Drive?
prices or like?
like in terms of like you going there and feeling broke. Like
Oh,
you're more broke.
um, no. Well, at least for me, I think it's different because at least in that area, um, it's stuff like in when I went Soho, it's stuff that I wanted. So it's like with a Supreme or these different brands, like oh, like I wish I could afford this. Meanwhile, like maybe Rodeo Drive and Beverly Hills on this, there's a lot of cool stores like Tiffany's, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, whatever it is, right? Like yeah, it'd be cool to have, but I don't really want that. What I do want is that Supreme T-shirt with Morrissey on it, or what I do
That's a
want is yeah. What were you saying? Sorry, then it didn't cut off.
that Supreme brick. I was gonna say. I was
Yeah,
thinking
that's Supreme Brick. So for those of you who are watching, if you want to donate to the Mock Hypebeast Foundation, feel free to do so. What will you be doing? You'll be making another young boy fulfill his dreams of being a hype beast. I joke. Well, it's kind of partial joke, but not. I think I told Dan and Bruce. Oh, I think I told her too that the day I graduate, once I finally graduate from college, I'm gonna my outfit. I was thinking, tie, slacks. Nah, I want to go a hype beast out, bro. I want to go in Supreme shirt
Oh yeah.
with some Billionaire Boys Club camo pants, with some off white shoes, uh, and maybe this hat if it lasts that long, because it's like a nice memory. But yeah, so hopefully it happens soon enough. Um, but yeah, man, do you think this hypebeast culture is kind of just like a phase? I think it's gonna kind of keep going, because I think part of what definitely, I think a sector of the hypebeast culture is, well, no, maybe I don't want to put them in the same group, but I think it definitely has connections like the sneakerheads, that really are on it when it comes to sneakers. So I think maybe not in the same group, but there are definitely some affiliations that are
Yep.
connected to one another. But yeah, do you think this culture, this hypebeast culture that some call it, will last for a long time, or is it kind of just a phase and then it'll end sometime soon?
I think it's probably gonna last long.
That sounds disappointing. Uh, more rich kids wearing more cool stuff. Ugh. What about you, Edward? What do you think? It's gonna last forever, man?
Nah, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not forever, but it's gonna go on for a while. I feel like the kids that are doing it now, though, when they grow up, they're gonna be like, "Damn, I wasted all that on that shirt or that pants or whatever."
Yeah.
But there's gonna be like a younger generation that does it too.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna keep on going.
Yeah, and again, who
Mhm.
knows? Who knows what's next, bro? Like freaking
Bro, we are. We're gonna be the new. We're gonna be the new hype beast merch.
Yeah. Hey, get it soon. Soon enough, we're gonna have a collab, and we're all gonna be wearing Supreme sweaters. All the bears, or it's gonna be Supreme, or it's gonna be a brick just on the floor. Supreme.
Just on the floor.
Yeah. So hey, Supreme executives, if you're listening and watching this, hook it up with some gear. You'll be our exclusive, what would you say?
So we have like 3 different types of people trying to be our exclusives.
Yeah, dude, but one of them still hasn't hooked it up. I'm not gonna.
Actually, they mentioned it. I think they were saying it.
I want it in my hand, bro. I need it in my hand.
Saying
You know what he told me too? I don't want to say his name because I want him to be back on the show. But he was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna figure it out." But also buy a hoodie off the site. I was like, man, I don't got money right now, bro.
at one time, and he was all like, "I got new merch. You guys just let me know your size."
We did. Or didn't we tell you to let him know?
Nah, you guys told them, I think, or you guys were joking about it. I don't know how serious you guys ended up being, but
Oh, I'm dead serious. I told him, hey, if you hook it up, we'll wear it. I'll wear it for sure. Every freaking episode if I have to. But yeah, man. Just what else? I mean, that was pretty much it on our conversation
Agenda.
topics of the on our agenda. I mean, this is a pretty chill episode. Laid back. You know what? You know what this means? You know why I go on rants? You know why I go insane?
because of Bruce.
Because of Bruce, Mr. Espinoza.
I
This
know.
dude, he's the cause of my energy burst. He's the guy that gets me pumped up to talk about babies and fires and
The Clippers.
the Clippers. Yeah, like what the heck? Come on, bro.
My God.
Yeah, man. That's
That was just funny, bro.
yeah. I went back to. I sound like a crazy man. I sound like a crazy
I saw
individual.
the clip that you posted in the beginning. You're like, I'm like,
Oh yeah.
God.
Left it all in there. And, yeah, this episode so chill got me yawning. Oh my gosh, I feel relaxed. I'm in Zen mode, chilling. I got my peace bracelet on, my peace ring on. Ride and die for LA. Yeah. Anything else you guys wanted to bring up? Any comments, questions, concerns you had about my well-being and my mental state? Because Bruce is not here, so maybe that's why I'm so calm.
Yeah, he's always questioning your ability to say the right episode number.
Hey, man. I'm tired of that. Bruce, if you're watching this, bro, I'm tired of that nonsense, bro. I'm tired of you doing that, man.
Bro, I believe in your math ability.
Exactly. It's a little slow, but I get it eventually. I get it. Oh, but yeah, man. I mean, if there's nothing else, we hope you enjoyed this episode. It was relatively calm, relatively chill. But, after a week of craziness, after months and a whole year of craziness, I think every now and then a chill conversation. Filled
Oh,
with
I got a quick one. rest in peace. What's her name? The Supreme
Oh,
Court
that's
lady.
right. How can I forget Ruth Gator Ginsburg, if I'm correct? Ruth,
Yeah,
yeah, Ruth Bader
bro,
Ginsburg.
we're done. This country is done.
That's right. Rest in peace, Ruth
We're
Bader
done,
Ginsburg.
bro.
There was
But rest in
actually,
peace.
yeah, I know there was a. I mean, if you are too lazy to do research, um, there is a biopic that I'm sure kind of does highlight some moments of her career. Let me search it up. It stars Felicity Jones, I think. I could be wrong. Biopic. Yeah. Hold on. Let me tell you. Let me tell you so people know. Oh, it's called "On the Basis of Sex." Yeah, it's based on the life and early cases of Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, be like RBG. But yeah, man, rest in peace. It's just every day it just seems like a new name that pops up on somebody we lose. But yeah, I mean, her story's really fascinating. Her journey's really inspiring. So if you can't take the time, again, watch the movie if you can. It's give you a little taste of her journey and her path. But if not, she's a tough son of a gun. That's for sure. And did a lot for the country. So you know,
Mm-hmm.
stay informed. Otherwise, we wish y'all the best. Who are listening, watching. Don't forget giveaway, subscribe, turn notifications on. Send us a screenshot of that with our to our DMs and our email. And once we reach 100, that's when we start the giveaway. That's when we decide who's gonna win this awesome, fresh, high beast, worthy merch. Otherwise, any shout outs you guys want to give before I do the official shout outs? No?
I did
No,
one earlier.
What was that, Ben?
I did one earlier
Who's your shout out?
to my sister.
her sister.
Oh, was? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I might have blanked out on that part of the conversation.
That was my
Yeah,
first shout out ever. Just saying.
shout out to Nancy McNuggets. That's right. And yes, that is legally her last name, McNuggets. But yeah, as usual, shout out to Zendaya, who has a movie coming out. Looks pretty cool. Directed by one of my favorite directors, Denis Villeneuve, if I'm correct. Um, Shout out to Gilly the Answer, whose videos I use for our stories. What a talented guy. I want that guy on the show so bad. Who else? Who else? Shout out
That'd be
to
sick.
yeah, that'd be awesome. Shout out to Alejandro, Scary Poo Party. Shout out to Angie Rose Music, who I met at Edward's coffee shop. It was pretty cool. You know, I realized we never took a picture with her. I mean, I have video of her
Oh, we
rapping.
didn't, huh?
Yeah, I have video of her rapping. She's rapping to my camera. That was pretty cool. But yeah, we didn't take a picture. I mean, I looked dusty. I was sweaty. I think we came from playing basketball. It was bad. Yeah, man. Chill episode. Maybe this should be more like this more often. You know, just relax. I'm feeling calm.
You're
Or
gonna end
maybe,
up not telling Bruce when we have when we're recording.
yeah. Hey, yeah, bro. Today's episode's canceled. But maybe it also has to do with the setting because I'm back in a studio space. It's a little some things that are moved around. Maybe the vibe in here as well. But otherwise, as always, stay foul with the PH. Subscribe, turn notifications on. Find us on Instagram at catspotatoes37. Email us if you want to know more stuff. If you have questions, if you want us to talk about something, let us know. As always, like I said, stay foul with the PH, and God bless. We'll see you guys in the next episode.